Hi everybody, how you doing? It's Patrick here. Welcome to the first video in my new playthrough, which is Faster Than Light. I am still playing XCOM. There's a video uploading as we speak for that. It's caused me a few problems though. I just tried to record another episode of it, and I think it's got the always on DRM protection on it, which because of the upload I'm doing, it couldn't connect, and so it wouldn't let me play properly, which is a pain in the backside. But I'm really looking forward to playing this game, Faster Than Light. In fact, I will admit, just played 20 minutes of it. You can see it continues grayed out. The reason for that is surprisingly not because I died. Instead, it was because I was a sad loser and somehow managed to deactivate my microphone and had no audio playing throughout the entire video, or rather deactivated the audio stream when I was recording. So I shall start again. For those who don't know, Faster Than Light, it's a bit of a fighting exploration game. It's a bit different than anything I've played before. I have seen a few videos on it, and I've just had a quick look through the tutorial as well, and I'm finding it really fun with the 20 minutes I did so far. But I'm going to jump in and start a new game. So, to begin with, this is your ship. Okay, I'm in the hangar now, ready to go. The little blurb at the start was telling me that I'm a member of the Rebel Alliance and a traitor or something, and that I've got vital information that I need to transport across the galaxy. I've got eventually the ability to change the ships that I use, but you can see I've got nothing unlocked yet, so I can't do that at the moment. To begin with, I start off with some weapons, a missile launcher which can go straight through enemy shields, and a burst laser which fires 3 shots in this case, and hopefully with low level shields that's enough to pierce it. Slightly annoyed that I lost the last game because, well, lost the audio and had to start again, because I actually found some fantastic weapons right near the start. I can rename my ship for this first run through. I'll just leave it as the Kestrel. I also have 3 crew members to begin with. I can customize these also. I'll be a guy, not a lady. I'll rename that, and this is going to be me. I'm going to captain this ship here. Okay. Jorlak. Well, last time I actually had, and I'm going to use the name that it generated for me for my second crew member last time, which I thought was appropriate. El Nub Nub. I don't know how it knew it was me playing. And I'm also going to change GM Foe. I'm going to name him after my dog and hope I don't get him killed. Hopefully, having it named after my dog, I'll be a bit more careful of Barney here. The only downside is every time I say his name I get a reaction from my dog in the background, but never mind. First run through really, apart from the 20 minutes I just played, so I'm going to play on easy mode. I'm going to try and keep this video down to about 20 minutes again, so hopefully it won't be too boring. So here we are. I've got data which is vital to the Federation. I need to get supplies. Excuse me one moment. Just had to clear my throat. And have to get to the exit before the pursuing rebel fleet can catch up. Oh, so actually I'm more Darth Vader than Princess Leia. Nice. Let's jump in. So here's my ship. I have power available to me in my reactor, which I can assign to these various systems. As you can see, I have 3 power bars left, unassigned, but no power to my weapons. So what I can do, if I activate my weapons, it'll suck this power through, charging my lasers. But what I can also do is assign crew to various rooms, and you can see the little silhouettes here. If there's a crew member assigned to one of these, then they get a little bit of a boost. So who have we got? We've got Barney. Barney's going to go on my weapons. Send him across. Oh, Nub Nub is going to go on my shields. To begin with, I think they're the most important systems I have. But when I am ready, which I am, I can jump and see where I can go to. Okay, so straight away I can see a store here where I could buy lots of goodies. To buy goodies takes currency, and the currency in this game is called scrap, of which I have 30. And I can get that by basically killing enemies. I'm going to take a risk on easy mode and hope the rebels don't come too quickly. They'll start off coming in from the left here in an arc. What I'm going to try and do is visit this star or beacon, then this one, to try and get some more scrap, and then hopefully have time to get back to the store before the rebels catch up with me. So straight away here, if I click, I will jump to this beacon. So I found an abandoned mining station. There's no life forms, but what I do have is some scrap, 13, and an anti-ship drone. So drones are little robots that fly around, you get different types. Some of them will shoot down enemy missiles, some of them will attack enemy ships, as I believe this one will, and I haven't seen one yet, but you can get repair drones which fix you up. So that's fantastic news. I shall jump onwards. So they haven't appeared yet. I'm wondering whether I could jump across here and then here and then here, but actually from this beacon I could jump up here and then back down. So let's do that for safety. Okay, a battle taking place nearby. Someone's being attacked by pirates. I'm going to help them out, get a battle underway straight away. So I power up my weapons and engage the pirate ship. I'm going to pause the game straight away. So what they have on board, I can see that they've got various systems. They've got their cockpit same as me. They have shields, and I can see here they have one shield, the same as I do. They have weapons, although I'm not sure what these weapons are. This looks like it's not a burst laser, it might just be a single laser or something. They have control over their doors, wonderful. Oxygen generation and engines. I'm going to take my burst laser and see if I can shoot that straight through their shields and leave them defenseless. So it's charging up here. Once it gets to the top, then it will fire. They've shot first. Oh dear, they did something nasty to me here. I'm going to take out their weapons next. This guy that's in here is fixing the shields up, although they've just been damaged again. Now his weapons are offline. I think one more shot will actually kill him off. Let's take out his oxygen. Yes. So what I've got from that is some fuel, a drone part which allows me to build drones. What I got before was a schematic, and some scrap, so some currency. In this case, because they were attacking a civilian, if I contact the civilian, oh, they've buggered off. Sometimes instead of buggering off, they'll give you some goodies as well. I'm just going to wait here and fix up the shields. In fact, Barney can come and fix my sensors, which allow me to see what's going on inside the ship, and at higher levels will also give me a view of enemy ships as well. I'll repower my shields now they've been repaired. All of your crew also level up in various categories. So piloting, engines, shields, weapons, repairs, and fighting if we have borders. Because people can teleport onto your ship, and you can teleport onto theirs. But all repaired, a little bit of damage to my hull. Let's jump onwards. Still no sign of the rebels, so I'm going to take one more jump over here and see if I can get some more scrap before I go to the store. A rebel automated ship. It doesn't engage me, and seems to be patrolling around a long-range sensor. Well, if I attack it, I can get to the sensor station. So let's do that, and pause. So they don't have any shields, so I can go straight for their weapons, and then they really are helpless. So let's do that. I have no idea what weapons they have. I'm hoping it's not something that's going to kill me before I can take their weapons offline. What does this do? Take out my shields. Before they could shoot again, I took out their weapons. I'm also going to take out their engines as well. And in fact, they're out of here. So 15 scrap, and I've got details of the surrounding area from this long-range sensor place. So if I go to the jump screen now, Ooh, I can see the rebels coming in, but I can also see things like a possible ship, a distress beacon, another distress beacon. I just realised I've screwed up slightly. I'm going to go to the store, but then there are no unvisited locations I can go to, so instead, after the store, I'll go here, which I've already been to, then across here where there's a possible ship, then to the distress beacon, and then up and up and up, and then in the end I need to get to the exit here before the rebels catch up with me. So as it is, let me jump to the store and see what I can buy. Blah blah blah, office supplies, let's see what they've got. So I can fix up my hull, only costs 6, I'll do that. I can buy fuel if I want to, but also, looking here, I can get some more crew members on board. A rockman, who is immune to fire, which is really good because your ship can catch fire when you're attacked or with some events, and this guy can go and put it out. Alternatively, I can get a small bomb, a self-teleporting explosive, which damages systems and crew but not the hull. Why would I want to target my own ship? I don't know, but I guess if there were intruders. But also what I could do is send these across to enemy ships, and if I did that, then I can take out their weapons, their shields, and try and capture the ship without destroying it. But I can't do both. I don't have enough scrap. I'd need 120. Do I have anything I could sell? Not enough. Could be 44. Doing the maths in my head, no. I've never seen these before, and I want one. I'm also going to buy some fuel here, just to make sure I don't run out. Okay. That'll do, and hopefully I'll be able to get something at the... only needs 1 power, but I don't have enough scrap. I can also upgrade my ship, as we can see here. At the moment I have 3 available power bars for my weapons, which is allowing me to power 1 for the Artemis, 2 for the burst lasers. I don't have 1 for the S-bomb, but I also have no spare power in my reactor, so I need to buy more power for my reactor before I could power up the weapons more. What I could do though, is if I take my medbay offline, it gives me 1 free power, which I could route to the S-bomb, if I had 4 available weapon power bars. Instead, what I'm finding is I don't really use missiles. If I take that offline, then my S-bomb becomes available. Nice. Well, let's jump out of here before these rebel scum catch up with me. I've already been here, I know there's nothing there anymore, but from here I can jump up to a possible ship and then across to the distress beacon. So let's do that. Forward scout of the rebel fleet. Uh-oh. They're powering up their FTL, so they're trying to jump away. I don't know whether this means, if they warn the fleet of my position, whether the rebels will catch up with me more quickly. But I need to take their engines offline, so they can't do that. So if I pause the game, it requires a missile. I wasn't using my missiles anyway, and I've got 8 of them still. Only damages the system, not the hull. So if I take this and throw it at their engines, hopefully it will take the engines offline. While my burst laser, what's this they got floating around? A defense droid. Shoots down missiles. I'm not going to use missiles. So instead I'll use my burst laser to try and take down their shields. And let's get these powered up. Hopefully they'll power up before this guy buggers off. Shield down, engines offline, good. Right, let's take out his weapons now. He's got no shields, no weapons. Sorry, no shields and no weapons now, and no engine to run away. What I can also do is... let's keep their engines offline. And he's dead. No escape for him. So I get some fuel from that. I get 2 missiles back, even though I only used 1. And I get some scrap. Bandabby-dozy. So, building up some currency again. Let's go and have a look at this distress beacon. Small space station. Satellite defense system has gone haywire and they can't approach without being fired upon. I don't think my weapons are good enough to do this. Let's give it a go. Oh, I do! But they're not happy. Well, sod them. I've got some missiles, some scrap, and a drone part so I can build my own drones eventually. Let's get out of here. Oh, the rebels are catching up with me pretty quickly. So I want to get to this distress beacon, so I'm just going to jump straight up to it. Because what I want to do, ideally, is come back down for this store afterwards, but I don't know if I'll have enough time. Civilian station, hit hard by the war. They need drone parts to speed up the repairs. They'll buy some. It looks like I don't have enough to sell them. I only have 2, and they want a minimum of 3. Well, screw you then. Let's go to this distress beacon. Try and keep ahead of the rebels. Blah blah. FTL navigation's gone haywire. They can't plot a course to the nearest depot. Can you lead us there? Of course I can, Malcolm. And they've given me 14 scrap. Excellent. Added a quest marker to the next sector, so they'll follow me to the exit, and then in the next sector it will give me somewhere to take them. So good, I'm building up some currency. I really want to get to this store, and then the exit, before the rebels catch up with me. 2, 3, 4, 5, and I don't think I can do that. But we'll see what happens. Okay. Don't go near them, I guess. I know what does happen if the rebels catch up with me. It means I have a hard fight at the exit before I can leave. But hey, I've got my S-bombs. I'm not scared. Small rebel ship nearby. It's a transport ship rather than a combat ship. It doesn't want to engage me. Well, they can give me everything they've got. They're trying to escape, so that means I need to take their engines off again. So let's... Actually, I'll use the burst laser only this time. See if this is good enough. Otherwise, I'll have the S-bomb charged and ready to go. Ooh, they're doing damage to me. But their engines are offline. Good. I'm going to take their weapons offline, actually, rather than their shields, because... Look, they're getting hits on my... Right, their weapons are down. Let's take their shields down, and then I'll need to go back on their engines, I think. Oh, they're bringing their weapons back up. Let's just make sure they can't escape. And they're dead. Good. Huh. Nothing useful, but 23 scrap. I definitely want to go to that store now. If I go to the store, then I guess the warning zone will be here, which means I'm going to have rebels on me, I think, both when I return to this spot and when I go to the exit. But I ain't afraid of no ghost, so let's see what happens. Blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Oh, selling quick, eh? That's what I like to see. Right. So, drone control allows me to use drones. Now I do have an anti-ship drone schematic. So the drone control room would allow me to use that drone. Teleporter allows me to send boarders onto their ship. I'll use all of my scrap to get it. Automated reloader speeds up my shots. Long range scanners. Advanced FTL allows me to jump. I want this automated reloader. I've seen somebody else with this and it looked pretty good. because it will bring down the size of these bars and make it faster for me to shoot. So I'm going to get one of them. I'm going to fix up my hull. I'm doing alright here, but I am going to buy more fuel while I can. Okay. That'll do, pig. Ah, I just remembered I wanted to keep some scrap to upgrade my ship. Which I can no longer do. There's no point me... actually, if I got more power, I'd be able to use... I'm going to get one more power bar. The reason being that I can keep these weapons fully charged, but also have my med bay charged at the same time. Or I could keep my engines fully charged, which increases my dodge chance. Oh no, if it's manned it increases the dodge chance. Ah, no, also goes up to 15% instead of just 10%. So I'll do that. I can't charge the Artemis as well because I'd need another power bar under weapons, so I may as well keep the med bay charged. And actually I might be okay here. Let's see what happens. Will they have caught up with me? No, good. I can jump to the exit before they get me, I think. Uh-oh, no I can't. The rebels got here first. I must survive long enough to be able to jump. To do that I need my FTL drive to charge up, or I can do it by destroying this guy. Now, one thing that's really worrying me, he's got 2 levels of shields. I don't think my lasers can get through that. My S-bomb, however, can. So, if I take my S-bomb and send that to his shields, and I'm not sure which of these charges more quickly. Well, they're both charging, so I'm not going to target my burst lasers until I know his shields are down. But I don't know what weapons he's got either. I think that's a missile launcher, which can go straight through my shields. But he's instead taken my... Ah, okay, there we go. His shields are down. Or one of them is. Uh-oh, my weapons are offline. I need to get those repaired quickly. Get the S-bomb up again. Okay, I also need to vent atmosphere to put out these fires. The S-bomb's going to take down his shields again, but I really need to take out his weapons. Uh-oh, fires everywhere. Let's get this S-bomb onto his weapons and get those out of commission before he really does damage to me. I've got a hull breach there. His weapons are partially taken out. I want to get his shields fully down. Ah, I missed. Okay, S-bomb, his weapons. In fact, lasers is on his weapons as well. Let's stop him hitting me. I know my S-bomb's ready, but I want to try and save some missiles, so I'm going to go for his shields. I'm also going to close these doors now. Try and get his shields offline. I'm doing damage to them. Uh-oh, his weapons are coming back up. I might need to S-bomb his weapons. But no, let's just alternate with the lasers between his shields and his weapons. Now they're off. One other tip I've seen is if I take out his oxygen, that's what they'll concentrate on repairing. Ah, but I've wiped him out anyway. Right, I've got one fuel, but I need to get out of here. I also need to repair this breach, but before I do that, I'm not sure whether they will suddenly come and get me. Let's try and repair this hull breach. I'm not sure whether I'll be attacked again if I wait around here too long. You can go and help. You can go and heal. Okay, hull breach is fixed. Let's get these guys healed up, and that's slowly getting oxygen back into it. Now Nub Nub is healed, so he can go on the shields. Barney can go back on the weapons. There we go. And I can jump to the next sector, from which I have a choice. I can go to a nebula, which means my sensors don't work, but the rebels move more slowly, or a hostile one with lots of fighting. I'm going to go to the nebula. That'll mean that I've got lots more time to jump around to different beacons and get more scrap. But I'm going to end this video here. It's been just about 20 minutes, just over 20 minutes. So I'm going to finish here. What I might do is record another video almost immediately, because I am enjoying this game so much. But I'm going to end now. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the first video in this series. There are more to come, and there are more XCOM to come. So I shall see you all next time. Thanks. Bye.